Hi, and you're watching Explain Tutorials. Hi, and welcome to Explain Tutorials. Today I'll be showing you how to intercept an ILS and use an ILS to land. Okay, first off, usually when I'm intercepting an ILS, I go to 3,000 feet. That's usually where you hit the glide slope. First thing you're going to want to do, actually, for an ILS is figure out the frequency of the ILS. So today I want to intercept runway 25 left ILS. So let's see here. Okay, KLAX 25 left ILS. Okay, 109.9. So I'm going to put that in on my nav 1. 109.9. I have it paused here because just to make sure I don't mess up. Okay, 109.9. I'm going to go to about 3,000 feet, and I'm going to hold about a speed of about 200 for now. Okay, and unpause. I don't have the ILS turned on, the autopilot turned on, so let me turn that on now, and I'll head up to 3,000 feet. I'm going to hold about 200 knots, as I said before. Make sure when you're using autopilot, your flight director is always on auto. If you need more information on autopilot or how the autopilot works, that'll be in my next tutorial on Explain Tutorials. Okay, as you can see here, this white line, that is the localizer. That is what will be used to line up with the runway. As that gets close to the center, that's what we're going to use to line up with the runway. So let's click the LOC button. Once that line gets set up in the middle, that localizer button is going to turn green. Right now it's orange, which means it's armed. That white bar meaning it's over to the right, that means that the localizer is over to our right. So that's good for now. Okay, now pretty much we just sit back and wait for that white bar to actually intercept us in the middle here. Okay, if we look at our EFIS map here, we can see that the airport is actually over here. It's hard to tell, but let me just turn off some of the stuff then. Well, we can't see the airport, but if I turn this on, we can kind of see a row here of fixes. Okay, this white line is slowly approaching our center. We wait for that to turn green. Once it turns green, the autopilot will turn our aircraft to line up with the runway. Okay, localizer button is now green, and I'm going to slow down to about 180 knots. We're now waiting for the glide slope, which is another white bar, but that goes from top to bottom instead of left to right. Oh, there it is. Okay. And, okay, so now we're going to wait for that to stop bobbling up and down. Once it stops bobbling up and down, we're going to put this G/S button. We're going to arm that. Okay, looks like it stopped bobbling. Click the G/S button, and we wait until that white bar gets to the middle, and that glide slope button will turn green. Without us pushing anything, it will automatically engage. I'm going to slowly start lowering my speed. I'm going to put down my gears because this is what we're going to... Runway's right up ahead. We can't see it yet, but we're getting close to the glide slope now. This plane has got a landing speed of about 140. Oh, and there goes the glide slope. We are now established on the glide slope, and the ILS is bringing us down to intercept the runway here. Okay, slowing down to about 140 knots, and bring down full flaps. Okay, now I have visual contact with the runway. It's just up ahead here. Not sure if you guys can see it. Right up ahead, and that means we're getting close, and the localizer and glide slope the ILS seems to be bringing us in pretty nicely. Okay, now we're getting close to the runway here now. At about 500 feet, or 500, 400 feet, I'm going to disengage the autopilot and I'm going to fly by hand to land the aircraft. If you do not disengage the autopilot, the ILS will bring you in, and it's not very good to land itself, so make sure you take off the autopilot before touching down. Okay, 350 feet, I'm disengaging the autopilot, and I'm going to bring it in myself now. Middle marker. Oh, a bit high. Coming in my tutorials. So please subscribe for more videos, and that way you'll be able to see more tutorials that I have in store. Thank you very much for watching.